We're going to assemble a Greenland II. It's our 17-foot tandem. It's our short bag. Got my seats. I've got the skin. And in the skin I've got all my cross frames. Long bag. I've got all my washboards. I've got my bow and stern assemblies. All the frame assemblies, labels for the bow. And the stern. I'll start off building out the stern. You got the deck piece, I'll flip over. And the lower frame assembly, I'm going to slide into the stern keel end. Just like that. I've got the stern right stern, as if you're sitting in the boat. So the right is from the center of the boat. These keyhole pieces, the large piece fits over the screw head and then it drops down into place. Do the same thing on the left side. I'm going to get number 6 cross frame. There we go. Number 6. I know this side will face the stern because that's where the deck strut's going to fit. Let's start with the bottom. Get it till this latches into place. Placing the tongs into the keyholes, and then do the same with the side pieces. Slide it into place. Got the lower longeron pieces. They need to be assembled and snapped in. I'm going to find number 7 cross frame and add it to the end of the boat. Here I'm matching up. You should be able to read your number 7 if you're in the center of the boat. You can also check the angle of these pieces. They should match the angle of the boat. Slides into place. These lower longerons snap into the moon clips on the bottom of the cross frame. And the stern deck strut snaps into place and snaps into the cross frame number 6. We're going to repeat this for the bow. remove the bow deck strut out of place and go ahead and put my longerons together now. Slide the bow stern assembly into the bow keel end. Goes together right there. Can add the left bow piece. Again, it's as if I'm in the center of the boat. I should be able to read this on the left. You might find it easier to slip these two into place if you leave it folded. It drops. And then the right. And find cross frame number 2, and that's my frame plates here. I can read number 2 on the cross frame. I'm going to position it as if I was in the center of the boat. I'm going to have again this piece for the bow deck strut to fit into. And these assemblies again snap into the keyholes and snap into place. Start with the bottom and then do either side. And snap your longerons into the moon clips on the bottom of the cross frame. And find number 1. And again, you'll be able to read the number 1 from the center of the boat and just work it into the sides of your frame plates, matching the angle of the boat. And your lower longerons will snap into these moon clips. And the bow deck strut is the moon clip on number 1 and into the holder on number 2. At this point, we're ready to put the skin of the, fill the skin with the bow and the frame assemblies. We'll unfold the skin so it's wide open. There's an aluminum frame in the keel with the bow and the stern. It'll act as a guide, and that's where you're going to end up putting the bow keel end for the frame assembly. And that piece. Zip up the bow and the stern, making sure that the boat is centered and even. That looks good. On the stern side, that looks good. Then now put together the bottom keel latch. This part of the keel of the stern fits into that of the bow. You can see they touch up here, and you're going to slowly push down as it tightens out and fits into the bow frame. I'm going to lightly keep my foot over it to keep it from chopping back up. I'll do the same thing for both the right and the left frame assemblies. Watching to keep my sponson tube free. push where I'm not going to keep my fingers near any of these pinch points. Now I can assemble my longeron tubing, pull them towards the center of the boat to where they make a straight line, and slip the aluminum tube over itself. There's one. Pull this towards the center. That's two. You don't necessarily have to have that snap back over. That's fine. I now can complete my cross frames. Start with number 3. Bottom. The longeron's in there. Number 4. The same actions with the cross frame plates, putting in the attachments from the cross frames, making sure it snaps into place. One more cross frame, number 5. Okay, we've got the frame assembly put together inside the skin. It's holding tight. We're now going to put together our washboards. These will slide in from the stern towards the bow. Washboards attached to each other with a bolt. And star knob. We're going to run this rope through the bottom rail of the washboard. The rope runs through there. Continues up the entire length of the cockpit. Make sure our hardware is not in place. Okay. Again, the right side. I know this is the right side because of this black plastic piece on the back of the Greenland. It's going to create that space there for the center back of the cross frame. Put these into each other. Again, I'm going to run the rope through the bottom part of my washboard. I'm going to add the cockpit nose. Hold on to your star knobs. Add our cockpit nose here. And attach my washboards to the cross frames. You'll see we have these T-bolts. T-bolt will go in there a long ways, turn it sideways, and it holds itself in place. You tighten the star knob by hand. Not too tight in that end, because I'm still going to add my back cross frame. In between the two cross frames, sorry, I said cross frames. I meant to say washboards. The back flaps leading back over this back edge to keep any sort of water or rinse off of the cockpit. I'm going to complete my cross frames attaching to the washboard on the other side. Okay, my washboards are attached to the frame. We're okay to inflate the sponsons. Tuck this in. 4 or 5 breaths is really all you need. Okay. Ready to add the seats? Complete my shock cord straps, and we're ready to go out in the water. style seat. It has 2 pieces of Velcro that attach to the Velcro on the bottom longeron assembly. And the back piece straps into place these attachments to the washboard. And this Greenland is ready to go.